Well, good evening. I'm Jessica Rank in for Kathleen Barkley.
And I'm David Bacon. Thank you for joining us tonight. In your top story tonight, today marks 1 year since a Levelland woman's body was found dead here in Abilene after her disappearance from her home in the South Plains. Today is the first time we hear from Jenny Quinn's brother. On April 17th of 2018, the body of the 20-year-old Quinn was discovered in a vacant field near North 10th and Marigold Street in West Abilene. And to this day, there have been no arrests as her case still remains unsolved.
Abilene police say she was last seen riding in the truck of Ricky Dawn Henderson, the only named person of interest, who remains in the Taylor County Jail on an unrelated crime. Jeannie Quinn's family is still offering an $11,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest in her case. And KRBC's Kelsey Pittman has been on the case ever since the beginning, and she's in studio to tell us more. Kelsey?
Thanks, Jessica and David. It has been a long year for Jeannie Quinn's family, but for the first time, her brother, Robert Quinn, is speaking out about her death and the lack of answers.
She was always a good sister to me. You know, we'd always have some arguments here and there, of course, but it's my sister, you know. So she was the best sister I could ask for.
After a year of no arrest, Jeannie Quinn's family is still trying to move forward.
And when she was murdered, it was like losing one of my own.
Trying everything to find leads and answers.
Tips have been coming in the last couple of months, so we are making progress. More so now in the last couple of months than we have been over the past 10 months prior to that.
Her uncle, John Quinn, even speaking with the only person of interest, Ricky Dawn Henderson, at the Taylor County Jail multiple times. But Friday, he cut the interview short.
I don't believe he's going to entertain the idea of me coming back. I got what I needed. The evidence, it's all there, you know. They could find, you know, everything is there. That it's so obvious, you know, that he's done it, and it's been a whole year now, and, you know, it's like, what are you doing, you know?
Even with Henderson behind bars with no charges related to this case, the family is still seeking closure.
A year is a long time not to get an arrest. We understand it does take time, but you know, a lot of times you do see this wrapped up. They make an arrest on other cases right away. Here we are, we're into a year, and there's still no arrest.
Despite the setbacks, family members say they are never giving up.
We're still looking, we're moving forward, we're not stopping until somebody's held accountable.
The police say there are no new details that they can provide, but it's still an active and ongoing investigation. Abilene police detectives continue to pursue all possible leads. In studio, Kelsey Pittman, KRBC, Abilene's local news.
All right, thanks, Kelsey. Now, police have set up a hotline for anyone who may have information on this case. The number, if that's the number on your screen, 325-676-6598.
And in an eerie turn of events, another case of a missing woman from Levelland linking back here to Taylor County. Stephanie Meeks' disappearance was barely talked about when she went missing in the early 90s, until now. In a new development, we now know both of these women share a common tragic past.
Well, both tied to Ricky Dawn Henderson. Meeks was first married to Henderson when she disappeared in November of 1993. And even though she never met Quinn, Henderson was the last known person to have been with both women before their disappearances. Now the Texas Department of Public Safety is increasing its reward in Meeks' missing case. And the DPS is asking for the public's help and increasing that reward up to $6,000. Stephanie Meeks Henderson was 21 years old when she disappeared from her home in Levelland nearly 26 years ago. To be eligible for the reward, tips must be provided to authorities. You can call Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-800-252-TIPS. That's 8477. All tips must be anonymous.